we'll do one more quick check before we start draping, just to make sure, you know, we've just started learning this. We want to make sure that we're headed in the right direction. So what we're going to do is take our muslin that we've made our marks on, and we're going to compare it to the form. So that little mark that I made, 1.25 inches down from the waist, from my center back waist, I'm going to line that up with the bottom of my waist tape in the center back. And just hold that there for a sec. And then is my HBL line should hit the bottom of the tape on the HBL. Pinning this backwards. I mean, I'm not ready to pin yet, but okay. And then my HBL line should follow the bottom of the tape, and that first mark I made for the hip arc should hit on the side seam. So that's good. So I'm going to take this down. Now if it's not good, I'm still going to take this down and I'm going to go fix it. But because it is right, I'm going to go ahead and write my measurements on here. So this is my back and my hip arc. What was that hip arc? This is why you gotta write it down so you don't forget. You probably remember because you just watched me do it a second ago. Okay, so back hip arc is 9 5/8. And then here I have a 1/2 inch ease. Let me make sure you can see me on camera. Yeah. Ease. So make sure you write your hip arc measurement and make sure you have your nape piece. Now let's go check the front. Grab some thread snips here and disconnect myself from the muslin. Okay, so and then a word about fixing if things don't line up. So if I put my 1.25 down from the edge of the fabric mark at the bottom of my waist tape, and my HBL line is too low, then what I'll do is I'll measure up from the HBL to where the waist tape should be, and I'll just make a new mark for that waist tape mark. If this line is too high, closer to the waist, then I just have to redraw this line. So I can either pick a different color and draw this line, and or just redraw the line and then put like some slash marks through the wrong line. So mine looks like it's lining up, even though I had a pretty fat pencil. So I just want that to hold on there while I try and bring my HBL line along here. And that first mark that I made should line up with the side seam on the dress form. And then the second line is a 1/2 inch past it. So that looks good too. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down and write my measurements on it. So my front hip arc is 8 7/8. Just have to find my little pencil here. So 8 7/8, and then I have a 1/2 inch ease. Okay, so these are checked and we're ready to start draping.